Good afternoon, Cocoa Beach. This is Judge Phil Murray again, adjudicating you this time in the caption of Ensemble Music Performance. Looking forward to your show today, and it looks like we're about to get started here. Here we go.
Drum major, is your band ready? Cocoa Beach, junior, senior high school, you may begin your show.
All right, best of luck, Cocoa Beach. Here we go. So some of the things I'm looking for in the music ensemble option is balance and timing, tone quality and intonation, and musicianship. Okay, yeah, a little bit of squeaking in the flute in the solo here with the clarinet. That's okay. Just tons of air will help that, and make sure you're nice and tight, clarinet player. Okay, we got some timing issues here between the pit and the resting our conductor. I'm assuming there's a field conductor down there somewhere, so let's make sure that that person is being watched and we're all right on time. Okay, yeah, nice hit there. It sounded like we were pretty well balanced around the low end here with our tuba and low brass. So great job listening down and making sure we're balanced. Great job. Okay, we got to know when that cutoff is on those whole notes, on those long notes. Let's make sure we know when that cutoff is. Oop, and same thing there. So just knowing when those cutoffs so that we can be consistent across the ensemble with when that happens. Okay, a nice little mood change here with the mallet instruments. Okay, yeah, good job, soloist here. Just really projecting up to the box. I can hear you perfectly. So great job, and it seems like the rest of the pit's around you. So loving to see that. Okay, yeah, and we're adding some more here into that little small ensemble that's up there on the podium. So loving the balancing here. Okay, we added our low brass here. I'm getting some trombone and not much of it. Know where our role is in the ensemble and make sure we're reflecting that. Yep, don't give up on it, trumpets. Stay with it. You guys sound like you've had an hour-long sectional and a 2-hour rehearsal where you played a lot. Chops might be a little tired, so that's okay. Okay, yeah, I'm hearing the melody here, so that's good. And the background seems like it's appropriately tuned, so great job of the performers right here of knowing where their role is in the ensemble. Oh, okay, yep, we're having some phasing issues. So woodwinds, when we're up here by the sideline, it thinks you're looking up at the drum major, which is great, but when you're up by the sideline, the phasing from the pit is going to be way ahead of the drum major. So make sure that you're listening back to the pit so that you're right on time as that sound reaches. Ooh, okay, watch our intonation here on the low brass. That top note, a little bit out of tune there. So let's just make sure that's perfectly in tune, and we're using our ears and keeping that embouchure nice and set. Okay, I'm getting some distortion from the pit. I'm not sure what's going on back there. Sounds like it might be a technical difficulty during our altoist solo here. Okay, yeah, good job, alto soloist. The background there was a little bit distracting, though, so let's make sure in the pit that we're balanced with the background there and it's not overpowering the alto soloist. That's a really nice moment there, so we just need to be what's going on in the front of the field. Yeah, just timing issues from front to back. It's hard with having our pit back there and the soloist all the way up here. So what you have to do, soloist, is just make sure you're listening back and not watching the drum major, but rather sticking with the pit as they set the tempo. Okay, tempo change here. Okay, yeah, I need some more contribution from our other low brass members here. I'm getting the trombone player, and not much through on the baritone and tuba, please. Yeah, good job, trumpets, of knowing your role and getting right up there in the front when you're supposed to. Okay, right there, yeah, woodwind line. Yeah, let's make sure that comes out. Okay, that's an important part, so woodwinds, feel free to play out there and don't be scared. Okay, we got a low brass. Yeah, well executed low brass, so we're sounding good. Okay, yep, and we got the counter melodies going on and the trumpets and then the pit and the possibly woodwinds there, so good job. Okay, yeah, so we're losing the melody a little bit here. I think that's supposed to be in the trumpets there. Let's play that out a little bit, trumpets, and make sure you're in the forefront on that melody. That is not a low brass melody there with the whole notes, or with the quarter notes. Okay, a little bit of an awkward silence here as we transition. Okay, yep, intonation again in the low brass. Let's make sure that's perfectly in tune, low brass players. Use those ears. Okay, so we got some shaky tone here in the trumpet. Come from poor marching technique, causing your upper body to move as you're marching. Okay, great song choice. Melody's right in the forefront. Okay, I'm getting some weird chords coming from the pit, so let's check those guitars back there. We need to check those chords out and make sure we are playing the right chord at the right time. All right, come on, trumpet, stick with it. You got it. Yeah, again, the chords coming from the pit do not sound like they're lining up with what the band is trying to play, so we got to definitely check that out. And the bass and guitar are a little bit overbalanced here, so we're getting very strong electronics, and then it's kind of overpowering the band, so let's just double check on that. Okay, great job, trombone soloist, carrying that melody by yourself. Way to go, man. Great job. Okay, yeah, great acapella section here. I'd appreciate a little bit more projection up to the box, but it was in tune, so I'll give you that. Yep, and just stay committed to the performance here. So we're losing some of the whole notes that are kind of holding out and sustaining. And that whole note, just keep it going, blow through all the way through to the all the way end of that note. Looks like we just lost a little bit of power and oomph there going into the last note. Overall, great performance today, Cocoa Beach, and look forward to hearing you for the rest of your season. Thanks.